Daf Yomi, Tractate Sanhedrin, page 31a, middle of the page, we're in the middle of Mishnah, with the words Amar Rabban Shimon ben Gamliel. Maya says Zeh Shalom Matzah B'toch Shloshim, Umatzah La'achar Shloshim. Rabbi Shimon ben Gamliel said he can still overturn the verdict as what should this litigant who sought and did not find additional proof within 30 days, but found it after 30 days have done. Amar lo, have edim ve'amar ein li edim. Amar have raya ve'amar ein li raya. V'lachar zman hevi raya matzah edim haray ze eino klum. In a case where one litigant said to the other, "Bring witnesses," and the latter said, "I have no witnesses," and the former said to him, "Bring a proof," and he said, "I have no proof." Then he later brought proof or found a witness. In this case, this proof or these witnesses are worth nothing. It is apparently a false proof or false testimony. Amar Rabban Shimon ben Gamliel, Maya sezeh shelo haya yodea sheyesh lo edim umatza edim lo hayodea sheyesh lo raya umatza raya. Rabbi Shimon ben Gamliel said, what should this litigant who did not know that he has witnesses and ultimately found witnesses, or did not know that he had proof and ultimately found proof, have done? Therefore, he can still overturn the verdict. Rosh Chayav B'Din Amar Kar V'Ploni V'Ya Iduni O Shahad Ziraya Tachat Bundato Harei Zeh Eino Klum. If, at the beginning of the discussion in the court, one did not bring witnesses or other evidence for his claims, but then he saw that he was about to be deemed liable to pay in the judgment and said, "Bring so-and-so and so-and-so, and they will testify on my behalf," or he pulled out a proof from under his belt, even Rabban Shimon ben Gamliel holds that this is worth nothing. And there was truth in the testimony of these witnesses, or in this proof. He would have, if there was truth in the testimony of these witnesses, or in the proof, he would not have hidden it until now. Okay, Gemara. The Talmud says, Amar Rabba Bar Rav Huna, Allah Rabbi Shimon ben Gamliel, Amar Rabba Bar Huna, Bar Rav Huna, Ein halacha derech chachamim. With regard to the first halacha in the Mishnah, Rabba Bar Rav Huna says the halacha is in accordance with the statement of Rabban Shimon ben Gamliel, and Rabba Bar Rav Huna also says the halacha is not in accordance with the statement of the rabbis. Pshita, the Gemara asks, isn't it obvious? Kevan da Amar halacha Rabbi Shimon ben Gamliel, memel yadan and dein halacha chachamim. Since he says the halacha is in accordance with the statement Rabban Shimon ben Gamliel, we know by ourselves that halacha is not in accordance with the rabbis. So why are you saying it's like Rabbi Shimon and not like the rabbis? I mean, it's redundant. The Gemara answers, Ma'od tema hanim milichatchila avod eved shapir dami kamamash malan di'aved madrinan le. The Gemara answers, lest you say that this statement, that the halacha is not in accordance with the opinion of the rabbis, applies ab initio, but after the fact, even if the court ruled in accordance with the opinion of the rabbis, the ruling is valid, as their opinion was not entirely rejected. Rabba Bar Rav Huna therefore teaches us that if the court acts in accordance with the opinion of rabbis, we send the case back to court. Amar lo have edim Amar Rabban Shimon ben Gamliel, Amar Rabba Bar Rav Huna, Amar Rabbi Yochanan halacha kedevrei chachamim. Ve'amar Rabba Bar Rav Huna, Amar Rabbi Yochanan ein halacha Rabbi Shimon ben Gamliel. The Mishnah teaches that in the case where one litigant said to the other, "Bring witnesses," and he claimed that he had none, and he subsequently found witnesses. Rabbi Shimon ben Gamliel said that their testimony is valid. Rabbi Bar Rav Huna says that Rabbi Yochanan says the halacha is in accordance with the statement of the rabbis, and Rabbi Bar Rav Huna also says that Rabbi Yochanan says the halacha is not in accordance with the statement of the Rabban Shimon ben Gamliel. Pshita Amar Pshita Kevan Amar Chachamim Meli Dana Dana Halacha Shimon Gamliel. More isn't obvious. Since it says the halacha is in accordance with the rabbis, we know automatically that it's not according to Rabbi Shimon Gamliel. So why are you saying it? Hakamash Malan. The one answer is this statement of Rabbi Bar Rav Huna teaches us that Hakamash Malan he ain't halacha Rabbi Shimon Gamliel ha bechulahu halacha Rabbi Shimon Gamliel. The Gemara answers that this statement of Rabbi Rav Huna teaches us specifically with regard to the halacha. The halacha is not in accordance with the statement of Rabban Shimon ben Gamliel, but with regard to other statements of Rabbi Shimon ben Gamliel in the corpus of the Mishnah, the halacha is in accordance with the statement of Rabban Shimon ben Gamliel. Lapoke v'heid Amar Rabbi Bar Chana Amar Rabbi Yochanan Kol Makom Shishanan Rabbi Shimon ben Gamliel b'Mishnah Seinu halacha kemoso chutz me'arev v'tzaidan ure'aya Achrona. This is to the exclusion of that which Rabbi Bar Chana says, that Rabbi Yochanan says anywhere that Rabbi Shimon ben Gamliel taught a ruling on a mission, the halacha is in accordance with his opinion, except for the following three cases: the responsibility of the guarantor, and the incident that occurred in the city of Sidon, and the dispute with regard to evidence in the final disagreement. Whereas in the former dispute in the Mishnah here, the halacha is in accordance with the opinion of Rabban Shimon ben Gamliel. In the latter dispute in the Mishnah here, the halacha is in accordance with the opinion of the rabbis. Rabba Bar Rav Huna, by contrast, maintains that in the case of a guarantor, in the case of in Sidon, the halacha is in accordance with the opinion of Rabban Shimon ben Gamliel. Hahu Yanoka de Tavua Ladina de Kamen Rav Nachman. Yanoka. Hahu Yanoka de Tavua Ladina Kamen Rav Nachman. Amar le islach tahadi. Amar la. Ilach Raya Amar lahu la. Chayvin Rav Nachman. Later was a certain child who was taken to court before Rav Nachman. They said to him, "Do you have witnesses on your behalf?" The child said to them, "No." They continued to ask, "Do you have evidence?" The child said to them, "No." Rav Nachman deemed him liable in accordance with the claim of the other litigant. Haveka Bavel Vazil Shemua Hanich Yinshi Amrulei Anan Yadinan Bemilei Davuch Amr Rav Nachman Beha Afilu Rabbanan Mod Dianoka Bemili Davu Lo Yada. The child was walking and crying. These people heard him. They said to him, "We know about the monetary matters of your father, and we can testify on your behalf." When he brought them before Nachman, Nachman said, in a case like this, even the rabbis concede that the testimony is accepted, as a child does not know about the monetary matters of his father. Clearly, when he said that he had no witnesses or proof, he said he so out of ignorance and was mistaken, and there's no concern about artifice. Ahu itita dinafak shtara mitzvutei yadecha yadei amrulei yadana b'hai shtara defri havi heimana Rav Nachman. The Gemara relates there was a certain woman from whose possession a promissory note emerged, meaning she was appointed to hold it, she said to the judge, I know that this promissory note was repaid. The creditor should not use it to collect. Rav Nachman deemed her testimony credible and did not allow the creditor to collect the debt. Amar le Rav Nachman, Keman, Kerebi, Damar Osius Nikonos B'Mesira. Rava said to Rav Nachman, according to whose opinion ruling, it is in accordance with the opinion of Rabbi Yehuda Nasi, who says the letters, meaning the concept of a promissory note, are acquired by merely transferring the document. In other words, there is no need to write a deed for the transfer of a monetary document from one individual's ownership to another. By giving it to the recipient, he becomes the owner of the document. Therefore, since the promissory note is in this woman's possession, she is considered its legal owner, and her claim is that it was repaid. It's consequently accepted. Amar le Shani Hacha the Bayakal say. Rav Nachman said to him, this is not the reason for my ruling. Rather, here it's different. Here, the woman's claim accepted in any event, as since the promissory note was in her possession, if she wanted to, she could have burned it. Therefore, she is presumably telling the truth. Ikadamri Lohim Rav Nachman Amar Le Rav Nachman Had I Bai. Some say that there is another version of the story, according to which Rav Nachman did not deem her testimony credible. Rava said to Rav Nachman that if she wanted to, I guess if she wanted to lie, she could have lied. I think that's what I was going to say. Yeah, that's it.